What do you do when your girlfriend keeps raping you? It's a very, very important question, something very serious I want to talk about today. So, got a question from Kyle. He said, see his question right here, all right? He said, I have a mission in life. I know what I must do, but too much sex is destroying my energy to dominate my path. I literally had to sit her down and put a limit on sex so I can stay focused on my vision. Life is quite the paradox here on Team Capital compared to the rest of the 99%, where most guys are looking to get lucky, doing anything they can to get laid, blah, blah, blah. You made it possible for me to attract women into our life using nothing more, who want nothing more than to use us and our bodies for their sexual fantasies. Being that you are Jason Capital, how do you regulate sex so it is conducive to your success and not sapping too much time and energy? How do you get your girl on the same page that sex comes when you're ready? Like Kyle goes, I'm basically being raped against my will here, man. Help a brother out. Very serious subject. This is very important. All right, very, very important. So a couple things for you, Kyle. Number one, I agree. Okay, we are amazing. I understand how good things get when you're on Team Capital and then you just have girl after girl hitting you up, wanting to hang out with you, wanting to sleep with you, especially when they're at your house. It just, shoulders getting tired. Causes all kinds of issues. All right, it really, I get it. All right, man, I feel you. Here's your fucking problem. Okay, here's your fucking problem. You don't know what you want. You say you know you want to dominate your path, you know where you're going in life, etc. Okay, but then you go and you fuck your girlfriend, and then you're like, okay, I fucked her. Now I'm gonna get to work. And you go to work for 10 minutes, and then she comes back and you start stroking your dick and licking your tip or whatever the fuck she's doing. And then you go fuck her again. And now you're exhausted because you came twice in the last couple hours or whatever, and you can't focus. All you want to do, of course, listen, I've been there, man. After you have sex a few times, all you want to do is sit there like a fucking zombie and just zone out in the fucking feel-good chemicals that were just released. So you need to decide what you want. You don't know what you want. Now, the best way for you to find out what you want, okay, now most people on fucking YouTube would just be like, you don't know what you want, figure out what you want and go do the fuck it is you're gonna do. And then they won't tell you how to do it. All right, I'm gonna tell you how to do it. The number one strategy for figuring out what it is that you want, period, is inversion. Okay, and the way you invert is, instead of asking, what do I want, you ask yourself, what do I not want? What outcomes do I really not want in this situation? Then list them out. And everything that is not on that, everything that's on that list, of course you don't want, but whatever the thing is that you didn't list is the thing you want. Usually when you do this, you'll list like 4 or 5 things that you know for sure you don't want. For instance, fucking my girlfriend too much and being exhausted and not being able to work or build my business or grow, or get all the fucking things I want in life that I know I fucking deserve. And the thing that isn't on that list, it's like as you're listing these things out, it's like you're removing blockages. Each thing you list is a blockage. You're removing, clearing off the cobwebs, and then your answer is right there for you, okay? So that's what you need to do, okay? Get fucking clear on what it is you want. That's step number 1, because when step number 2 comes, you're gonna need to know what step number 1 is, okay? So you get clear on what you want, and then you need to learn to set boundaries and expectations with your girlfriend, okay? I know you, Kyle, I think you're like 25 or something like that, dude. You probably never had, maybe you've had girlfriends, but you never actually had a mature relationship with a girl. One of the most important skills that you need to learn in having powerful, strong, inspiring, real, deep relationships with women is learning as a man how to set boundaries and expectations. As you learn game, all you're learning how to do is how to see any girl and then say all the things and do all the things that you need to do without fucking lying, of course, but all the things you need to do to sleep with her, to attract her, okay? There's no thought given to setting boundaries with her, setting expectations with her, because all this shit is one-off, right? You go, you talk to her, you tease her, you challenge her, you lead her, you fuck her, maybe you see her a few more times, and then you move on to the next one. Or maybe you're doing a couple at the same time and you're honest with all of them that there's other girls, etc. But you never learn to set boundaries and expectations. You never get deep relationships. So now that you're here, dude, this is a powerful skill. And if you thought fucking learning how to attract hot girls was a challenge, this is 10 times harder. That's why guys are like, it's easy to sleep with a lot of hot girls, and it really is. It's really not that hard. But dating one for like a long term and actually making it an incredibly fruitful relationship, which 99% of people have no idea how to do, that takes skill. All right, that's a fucking challenge. That's deep communication. That's learning how to set boundaries and expectations. Okay, so you need to do that with her, and you need to do it from the fucking start. Here's why. If you have set up this expectation with her that she can come to you and fuck you whenever she wants, even when you're working, you can totally be interrupted, you can be distracted, your work means nothing, your dick and her pussy, that means everything, okay? If you've set this expectation in her mind, and then you try and take it away next week, because you're like, listen girl, it's been great, but like I really gotta focus on work and I can't just sleep with you as much, all she's gonna hear is you don't like her, you're not attracted to her anymore, or your love for her has weakened, it has dissipated, it has disappeared, it has vacated and left the building. That's all she's gonna hear. Okay, so it is 10 times easier to set the boundary and expectation on day 1 than it is to try and change it on day 60. Okay, there's a lot of psychological reasons for that I'm not gonna go into right now. So you gotta learn how to set boundaries, you gotta learn how to set expectations in a honest, direct, powerful way. Okay, gotta learn it. So a book I recommend on that is called Crucial Conversations. My shoulder is fucking shaking right now, it's so tired. Fuck it, I'll see you guys later. Peace!